What's up, y'all? This is a super random post, but something I was just thinking about. As someone who is going on a year, and it is what month is this? July. So a year and 2 months into my grieving process. Something that I've realized is that how I introduce and how I show up. Initially, when everything first started, I would enter a room and be like, "Hi, my name is Lanice, and my mom just died." And it wasn't intentional. It wasn't for any reason, but that pain was so heavy. That's the only way I could show up for myself and others at that time. And the beautiful thing about it is I went to this great conference called Black Tech Week, and it just dawned upon me that I didn't bring it up. Not that I forgot about my mommy in any type of way, but that I'm actively moving past the pain, and that I'm actively able to recreate myself and to show up differently. So if anyone's in that grieving process and all you can say is, "Hi, my name is, I'm grieving, or I'm going through a lot right now," continue to say that and continue to go through the steps, because one day you'll wake up like me and be like, "Oh my God." I went to a conference, like, case in point. In the beginning, one of my triggers was being around people who knew my mother. It was the strangest thing because a lot of people think you will find comfort, but sometimes that familiarity, it would just overwhelm me and I would freak out. And now I'm easing my way back into those certain crowds or whatever. But when I would meet strangers, I would be like, "Hi, my name is Lenise and I'm going through a hard time." And I think it was because it was just my brain struggling to process what happened. But again, I went to this amazing conference called Black Tech Week, and I have not mentioned my mom at all, y'all. Like, and I know that's a small thing, but that's huge because that shows me that I'm actively getting past that, that I'm not staying in my grief. Because when you're first going through it, you feel like your world is turned upside down, but you feel like, at least for me, I felt like I would never get out of that broken place. I felt like I was scarred and bruised for life. And after a lot of lessons, heartbreak, betrayal, and just like a lot of things happening around the same time, it brought me to a point of, you have to pivot. This is your life. This is your new reality, and you really have to figure this stuff out. And so I say all that to say, continue to go through the process, show up the best way you can, and I promise you, one day you're going to wake up and be like, "Oh my God." And I'm not saying that I'll never cry again. I'm not saying that I'll ever feel anything. But it just is so amazing to be in a different place just a year or 2 months in. And um yeah, it's a blessing, y'all. So keep your head up. Continue to agree, to continue to take your time, and continue to be gentle with yourself, because you just went through something that changed your life forever. But the beauty is you get to evolve and change with it. Bye.